Now your consultant's going to go out and actually do her first parties. It's really important that as a team manager, you talk to her after each of the first parties she does by herself. She's going to want to tell you all about it, but she might be concerned about bothering you. After each party, ask her what she thinks went really well and what she thought she could do differently maybe next time. This is very powerful. It's on the job training, building her experience. And you're helping her to build the self-reflection habit that we've talked quite a bit about in this course. Always congratulate her, find something to praise her about, and remember how nerve-wracking it was for you when you were new, so give her lots of support. Especially important is her very first party ever. Now, I would say to my new consultants that I wanted to talk to them after their party, no matter what. I'd even say to them, look, I'm not going to go to bed until I get a call from you, so don't make me stay up all night. And that actually meant that people really did call me, because even if it was 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, they would still call me. They knew that I would be up, and they were quite happy to call me. Remember, she's just done something that actually took a lot of courage, and she could be driving home to an empty house. She could be driving home to a husband who's asleep, or even worse, a husband that's unsupportive. It's crucial you talk to her immediately after the party. If it was a good party, you need to give her a real boost and heaps of encouragement. If it wasn't a great party, then before she gets home to this potentially unsupportive husband who says, I told you so, you need to talk to her before that happens and focus her on her next party. Talk about maybe a party that sounds similar to one that you did. The party that she had may have been fantastic, in which case she wants to share her excitement with you, or it may not have been as good as she'd hoped, in which case don't let her just drive home and mull over it all night. You need to talk to her so that you can let her know about maybe a party that you did that was similar, and how you get parties like that, but you also get the fantastic ones as well. So you get a chance then to focus her on thinking about her next one. She needs to know that one party result doesn't mean that she won't be successful. My very first party that I ever did, I only sold $110, which, with the party average for my company being about $450 at the time, wasn't a good result at all, and I wasn't feeling particularly fantastic at the end of that because I knew what the company average was. But it was a great thing for later, when as I was a team manager, because when consultants called me and they had not had a great first party, most of the time they'd done better than I had at my first party, so I got to tell them that I'd only sold $110 at my party, and that made them feel better, because then they could think, wow, if that's how she started, then maybe I can still be successful. And making this phone call after the consultant's first one or two parties might seem like a really big commitment for you, but we do need to remember why we're here. We're here to help people change their lives. We're leaders, and we need to care, and we need to lead. This is a quote from Sam Walton, who was the founder of Walmart. Outstanding leaders go out of their way to boost the self-esteem of their personnel. If people believe in themselves, it's amazing what they can accomplish, and that's really what we have to do right at the beginning. Doing the very first party is a really big deal for almost everyone. So just remember how you felt after your first one, and think about what happened. Did anyone talk to you after your first one or two parties? If so, then you know how good it felt. If not, I'm sure you can imagine how much impact it would have had on you.